Well, I keep this.
Can you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. Will you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. She gon' pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. Come and pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. I be knocking women like it ain't ish. Girl, my name represent come and get you a fix. All these carrots like a rabbit, some would say I'm a trick. Cause I've been on to pay a cardinal couple months of rent. Representer on the 5-man whore. I've been on to beat it up until my man sore. I've been on to eat it up and make the kitty roar. Tapping out manslaughter, begging she don't want more. Yeah, when I'm done, bring a body bag. Yeah, in the bed, I'm gonna body that. Nah, I ain't the one you need to holler at. If all you want is a bro, lil' mama, I'll holler back. I'm getting paid, while holler whenever that stop. Missionary on the top, make the coochie hopscotch. Doggy style, froggy hops, licking spots, making drops. Girls, stop playing with the man horn, make it pop. Can you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. Will you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. She gon' pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. Come and pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. DMs, the guts, and the pick of your butt. 3 heart eye emojis, little mama, what's up? See, I never ever had a problem getting it up, but I'm headed overseas, so I'm kinda in a rush. Yeah, she started popping, man whore activated. She said I'm slippery when it's wet, like some activator. I put it on and had her breathing, respirators. She said, can I bring a friend? I said, all flavors, yeah. And when I'm done, bring a body bag. Every single one, a man whore, I can handle that. 10 in my bed, have them thinking like Wilt back. Dishes up and down, I be doggy on the kitty cat. I'm getting laid, she hollering, rapper, please stop. Make the coochie beatbox, body sweat, detox. Kiss her on the juice box, lick them brown hairs everywhere.
You nasty, rapper.
I don't care. Can you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. Will you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. She gon' pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. Come and pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore.
All right. This is Xhale, Let's Talk, and I am your girl, Exotic the Beast, along with our other host, Say. We say Let's Grow More Management, and we are interviewing Mr. Rapper tonight out of California. What part of California are you from? Or are you
I'm from Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, all the way from Los Angeles, California. What's up, Say?
What's up?
How you doing tonight?
I might be all right. You know what I'm saying? You over there eating the thing. You know, can I have some?
Girl, this some sausage and cheese. It's a poor man's meal, but it's good. It's damn good. Oh, that's what's up. So everybody doing all right. Okay, so we got that all checked out. So Mr. Rapper, introduce yourself to everyone tonight.
What's up, y'all? I am the representer. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm an EDM artist. I travel the world doing music. You know, that's me.
Okay, that's me. Well, I've been waiting 2 weeks to ask, what was the concept behind man whore? I've been waiting 2 long weeks to ask this question. Because when Say sent it, she said, now I'm gonna warn you now. It ain't what we were used to listening to. I said, what you mean? Music is music. She was like, no, sis, I know you. I'm like, okay, well, just send it to me. Let me listen to it. And when it first came on, okay, I was in the groove. Then I heard it. I was like, wait, hold on. Did he say what I thought he said?
That's the number one thing that I get when people hear that song. Wait, are you saying man whore?
Yeah, like so you just putting y'all out there like that. Okay.
I mean, well, the concept, Well, the title actually came from one of my favorite movies, Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. You
A
know,
womanizer. A womanizer.
and no, he wasn't a womanizer. He only
Yes,
messed with
he
one woman.
was.
I was
He
gonna
only
say,
messed with
You
one
do
woman in the
not
whole movie.
being, but listen, let me. I gotta clear you up right quick. Being a womanizer has nothing to do with having sex with every woman. Having sex with every woman and getting paid for it is what makes you a gigolo. Being a womanizer meaning you just got that gift of charm to get whatever the hell you want. That's what being a
Well,
womanizer means.
well, he actually didn't even have that gift. He just kind of like stumbled on it, you know. And he even when he had everything that the guy had, he still couldn't, accumulate what it was if you watch the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
I know
like
the
I said,
movie. He was clean. He was supposed to be cleaning out an aquarium and fucked up some shit. That's what he did.
yeah, that's exactly what he did. So what the funny thing about it is man whore is about one woman, and I'm talking to the one girl and I'm telling her, can can she pop it for me? You know what I'm saying?
For a man, that's a whore, right?
wait a
For
minute.
her. Yes, a man that's a whore for her. A man whore for her.
You you want her to
That's
pop
a good way to clear that up, bro.
She, no,
That's a
but
damn
that's
good way to clear
no,
that up.
but
I had a
really, if you actually listen to it, the only time I say anything about multiple women is she
uh,
said, "Can I bring a friend?" Once
uh,
It
she
was
asked
her
me,
suggestion, right?
yeah, it was her suggestion. So
and
that was the concept behind that. But like I say, the man whore, it started off as one woman. That was the concept. Like once you see the video and all that, it's gonna be one woman, and it's a dream, and I'm gonna
Okay.
be meeting this same woman in different aspects of the dream.
mm,
Okay.
So definitely, it's only about one woman. But of course, the title makes it, it makes it fun for me. But
Mm,
really, to tell you the truth, it's you had like Megan Thee Stallion, Sweetie, all them. They talking about, hey, if you ain't got no money, we ain't getting down. So
mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, well, it got to be the same thing, for a man. Let me play off of that. Let me play off of how they getting down, and that's where the song came from.
mm.
Okay. I can let you slide with that one. I've been waiting 2 weeks for that answer.
Yeah, no, that's that's
2 weeks.
that's what it was. That's where it came from. That's like legit. Well, the funny thing is, the one chick that I wrote it about was, my girl at the time, and she always called me a whore. Oh, yeah, right. You're a whore. You're a whore. And I started saying, oh, I'm a man whore. So that's where it came from. And me, generating the song is like, okay, let me concept off, what they riding on. Let me switch the platforms and, make it a man whore song.
Well, that was a nice ex-girlfriend.
Don't skip
Yeah.
my question. I said, was
Look,
You say, was she
oh,
nice?
no, she said, "Were you a whore?"
was you the man
No,
for real?
I
Was you
was not. I was not a whore. I was just with her, and
uh,
she always called me that. So it was like our little running joke.
Okay.
So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a song about it. So I wrote the song.
Oh,
all
that's
right.
what's up. I mean, the
But
song is
really,
catchy.
but that's where the concept came from her, from that. Then the Deuce Bigelow. That's where the title came from. Like I said, and it was, that's just how it came out. And I
Okay.
got a buddy, he always helped me with my music. So he kind of helped me with the song. He was like, hey, no, I hear in the beat, I hear you saying pop it, pop it. I don't know, it's just saying pop it, pop it. So that's kind of how I wrote the hook also. Just getting ideas from other people, different things like that. But so it
Okay.
was a conglomerate of situations. But I get in so much trouble. That's why I know the song is gonna be right because I get in so
Right.
much trouble for it. I get so
For
like
that
how
for
you
that
like, yeah, I've been
song.
waiting 2 weeks to ask you this. Yeah, I need to know.
And then look, and then to do a podcast interview with two women don't make it no better.
At all, because y'all already know y'all finna attack the heck out
We
of me. But it's
on
cool
your
though.
ass, buddy.
It's
We on
it's
your ass.
it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? When I wrote it, I was ready for it. I was already ready for y'all interview, 6 months ago once I wrote the song and I recorded it, so I was already ready
Okay.
for this interview.
You
I
should
told
be.
Say, I kept asking Say, she said, Exotic, I can't answer no questions. You gonna have to ask him. I said, well, damn it, I'm waiting these 2 weeks. I said, well, ask him this. She's like, nope. And wait till the interview to ask him.
Any question you want to ask, that's where we at with it. That's why we here.
That's what's up. That's what's
We
up.
we here to get the no representative. So let's get it.
Okay, so is it rapper for short or is it representative?
Well, my name is Representer, but some people
Okay.
call me Rep or Rapper. Of course, Say
Okay.
call me Rapper. So you know,
No,
she put Rep on everything. She ain't putting Center on nothing.
Right. I mean, as you can see, that's how it
Yeah.
was sent to me.
No, I'm telling you, she booked me for shows. I'm Rapper. I'm Rapper under the bookings, everything. Nothing that's ever Representer. Ever. Not with Say.
I'm gonna change
And
it.
no
Just for
matter how much I say Representer, she say Rapper. So, he is I am him. So it don't, it's all good.
be
Big
ready.
fact. Yeah, big fact. I mean, I'm feeling it. I just had to ask, because I know everybody else is wondering, so I have to ask the questions that they're wondering. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
I will tell you this: only women call me rapper.
oh well, I would hope so. I would hope so. I can, I can see. Hey, I can see a guy right now. Hey, yo, rapper, like, bro, who the fuck are you talking to? Like,
Man,
what you
take
got
that A
going
off,
on?
fool. I'm gonna need you to
Right.
take that A off, fool.
Right, because the A, yeah, because the A is very feminine. Okay.
Every
You crazy?
go to flipping wrist
Yeah,
round.
yeah, me and Say just alike. So if you can't tell by now, like we two peas in the pod, so we gonna tag team the hell out of your ass this whole show.
Oh no, I'm all with that. I'm with it. I'm
Yeah,
with
they
it.
had me gay. I be done told you so. I'm not you
I'm
gay.
with it. I'm with it.
Okay.
Oh,
Believe me, that
oh,
Say
the
is my
hat
sister,
turn,
so I done already got it already.
the cap turn. Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. Okay, well, tell us a little bit about your love for music. Like, how did you get started? What influenced you to start music, or how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music all my life. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm a lifer for real. Like, I started off as a kid, of course. Um, Even my mother, back when I was younger, she bought me equipment to be able to record and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She always bought me a recording equipment, and like she always bought little things home. So I would start linking it up. Then I would start writing on pieces of paper and different things like that. But actually, when I got to high school, was probably when I did my first show, and I had everybody on stage. Like, I mean, while I was on stage, everybody was on their feet, and it was crazy. And I think that's where the drug, for performing came from.
Okay.
At my first show, once I got the crowd reaction, my first crowd reaction probably was the biggest drug. I've probably been chasing that probably ever since.
Okay.
But I always wrote music, since a kid. I always just tried to write it since a kid.
Okay. So were you born in Los Angeles, or is that just where you've been for the past so many years?
Yeah, well, I was born in Detroit, Michigan, and
Okay.
I've been in
Shout out
Los
Detroit.
Angeles. Yep, shout out, and we just did Detroit. We just did a show in Detroit.
On the third.
Um, yeah, that was dope. It was a dope. That was the first time I ever went back to Detroit. So
Okay.
yeah, it was a pretty dope show. But I was born in Detroit, and I came to Los Angeles with my grandmother when I was about from baby to a year, somewhere around there. And
Okay.
I've been here all my life, other than the adult years that I moved to other places.
Got it. Got it. That's what's up. Okay. So are you strictly like do you do all genres? Like rap, R&B?
Yeah, I try. I don't have a. I tell people I do world music. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't allow them to put me in a box. So
Stipulation. Right.
yeah, I do world music. I have a song with a. Actually, we're going to shoot the video in about 2 weeks. I have a song with a country singer. We did remix one of his songs. His name is Lauren Diggs. He's a black
Okay.
country singer, and we redid one of his songs, and so those type of things like that I do because I can do any type of music to any. I like to call my music world music because I want to go around the world doing music,
That's
and
what's up.
meeting people around the world doing music with them also.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of people, if you could choose anyone to just go and collab with, who would it be? Whether
Me.
it be whether it be a celebrity or underground indie artist.
Well, I guess what I'm saying? I guess she finna pick up the mic, so I need that first
I
verse.
ain't no damn artist.
The mic up, good.
You gonna pick the
All
mic
right,
up?
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably ultimately Pitbull Flow Rider because the type of music that I do is probably birth between them two.
Okay.
So
Flow Rider.
them would be dope. Them would be dope to work with. I have a couple people that I work with already, like Keywan from the Saint Lunatics. Shout out to Keywan. He just did a song with me on my album. Um, I have a lot of like I said, I did the song with the country singer. So anybody that want to do music with me, I would love to do music with them. You know what I'm saying? I just like people that like me. You know,
Okay.
you want a rap verse, holler at rap. I got you.
All
So
right.
how's the
That's
music
what's
in
up.
California versus out here? Because you done been out here in Atlanta and different places. So how's the music out there in California versus down here down south?
Well, the difference is they play their locals, down south. They play the hell out of their locals.
Oh
Out here
God,
in Los
yes.
Angeles, you're not gonna hear, too many locals. You know what I'm saying? Like Problem is probably like the biggest like local that's not mainstream. You know what I'm saying? And he's pretty much mainstream, but even you don't get a lot of Problem records on and these are dudes that's hot. Of
Right.
course, YG, he's top 40. Nip was top 40. Rest in peace to Nip. You know what I'm saying? But you still got cats like J Stone, who's hot, still, moving units that you really don't get his songs on the radio. So they don't really play our locals here. That's probably one of the biggest downfall of West Coast music is our locals don't get played. You know what I'm saying? But and that's probably the biggest difference, really, tell you the truth, is that they play the locals and you get a chance to hear the locals down there, but you won't. It can be somebody hot as fish in Greece, but if he ain't got the money to pay for that top 40, you're not gonna hear him.
Oh wow. And you sure are right. They really do play the hell out of locals, like to the point to where I don't even like to listen to the radio.
Right.
For real. Man, I when I used to get up at 2:30 in the morning and take my husband to work, it was one song playing and coming back it was one song playing and and it caught on. I caught on to it after a while to the point to where I'd be like, But every time I'm taking you to work, this song is playing, and every time I pick you up, this song is playing. And we talking about 12 hours in between the two. So can you imagine how many times this song has played within the 12 hours that I didn't catch I was in the car? So I know exactly what you mean. Like I'm like, damn, like
Yeah, that's
we hear the lyrics, like you ain't got no choice but to know the song. Like point blank
exactly.
period. They're gonna embed it in your brain. So yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I can feel that. I can feel that. I really hate that, but I feel it. That's what's up. So Mr. Representer, I'm gonna start saying it. So hopefully, say it. You're not gonna say it.
No,
You just want to
that's
act
too
like
many
you
words.
just.
That's too many letters.
It
That's
ain't,
too
Wait
many
a minute
syllables.
now.
It's
it
too
ain't,
many syllables.
ain't that many. I just rapper. That's who you is.
I mean,
That's
I'm
who I
still in the
am.
rapper thing. I just didn't know it was representative.
If you
So
want me to put represent on there, I put represent on there. I
No,
just I,
it is what it is. Like I say, he is I am him. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're talking to me, you're talking to me. So it's all good.
big fact. Big fact. Okay, so out of all the songs that you've done, what would be your favorite? What is your favorite that we haven't heard?
My favorite,
you got some good shit now.
uh now is that my favorite off of Passport Ready or just like collectively all the songs I ever done?
Just collectively.
Well, I got a song on my mixtape because I have a mixtape on YouTube, and it's called oh, I'm drew blank on that. It's called "Failure's Not an Option." My bad, "Failure's Not an Option."
The name of the
And
song is called "Failure Not an Option" or the
no,
mixtape.
the name of the mixtape is called "Failure's Not an Option,"
Okay,
and the name of the song is called "You Don't Know Me." The name of the song is called "You Don't Know Me." Yeah, so that was probably like one of my favorite songs.
okay, that's what's up.
No, you know
So
it.
tell us, with everything that's going on in the music industry, how do you feel about the the state of it right now? Whether it be R&B, hip hop, rap, pop, country. How do you feel about the state of music right now at this point?
The state of music, I'm actually excited about it because it's kind of opening for new things. Like if you, I know everybody's seen the T Pain little Instagram post where he went crazy on everybody, like stop doing the same shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. I think that was a great, because the funny thing is, I was doing Uber and I picked up a record exec
Hmm.
before. And I was like, hey, would you like to, hear my music? Like once he told me he was a record exec and he did this and that
Right.
and that and this. I was like, would you like to hear my music? And he was like, yeah. So through the drive, he listened to my music. And this was the Failure is Not an Option. This is when I was doing the Failure is Not an Option album.
Okay.
And and I let him hear it. He was like, yeah, I like it, but it's different.
Hmm.
If you're not doing what the Migos is doing and you're not doing this and that, like it's like the industry was asking for carbon copies of everybody,
Right.
Right.
and now people are opening up to new sounds of music because they're just tired of the old music.
Right.
So that's a good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about the state of the music now is that it's open for anybody that want to do music and do music in their own fashion.
Right. The opportunities have opened up, or should I say, they have added more to the content. I'm not gonna say they're
Yeah,
gonna all open up all the way, but they give the artists a standing chance now, is what you're saying, basically.
exactly. Like so it's a good thing if you're different and my music is different. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? For one, I'm from the West Coast, and I'm not talking about bang bang shoot 'em up. You know, I'm
You know
a
I was finna holler West Side.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I don't do the same music that everybody else do. So that was it. At first, it started to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Because it was hard to get people to listen. They, because they like don't understand it.
Right.
But now that people are looking for different, they listen with a different ear now. You know what
With
I'm
a
saying?
different state of mind. Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, if I wasn't doing the same thing, people didn't really want to hear it or they didn't understand it. It's like, yeah, it's cool, but I ain't, I ain't used to listening to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what made it hard. But it was it's pretty cool now that they are open up to it.
Okay. So that's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm sure the ladies want to know, is rapper single?
Like a dollar.
Yeah, tell me why now. When you hold on.
Like
Well, y'all heard it, ladies.
yeah.
He's single like a dollar bill. Hey, all dollar
Hello.
bills are not single
You
though.
single. You single.
Right. All dollar bills are single. You find me a dollar bill that ain't single, I don't want it because you done ripped it up.
My point.
Yeah.
My
If you
Glad
point.
rip
you
I
glad
mean,
you a $2 bill cause you
but you
talking about
can't if you rip it up, you can't go spin it. So it ain't no reason to rip it.
if you got
You
a
know? But a
bill.
but a $1 bill, he's single by himself.
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all
One.
heard it, ladies. I have to ask the questions that are being brought to me.
Hey, it's all good.
That question.
And you know
Huh?
what was funny though? You know what was funny? My brother got married last weekend, and one of my friends, I just told him, we was laughing. We was like, man, we can't keep showing up to the wedding as the single dudes. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, you next. I was like, how I'm next? He like, yeah, I know you travel too much. So I think because I travel so much, people don't take me
That
serious because I be
yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying? I be out. I'm sorry. If you can't go, I gotta go.
Why?
Uh,
He said, "Well, damn, just leave her behind then." Okay, but
I come
I,
back to you though. I come back. Maybe I'm coming back,
but
but at
she
the
can go
same
though.
time,
Like, she can go. You see us too. We was on
yeah.
the
I mean,
with
I
chiller.
didn't say she can't go, but if
I'm
you can't go, then you can't go. It's not me saying no. But
female,
shit, if you want to ride with me, I would love that.
females. Fine. Hey, he said he's single. So anybody that's looking for somebody,
no, not anybody, not anybody. I will
Yeah,
not
don't send
stand
it just
behind
anybody.
anybody.
choke out. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
he got morals now. Even though he a man whore, he still got morals and aspects, y'all. Now, okay.
But make sure y'all are able to travel because he's in the entertainment world. We have to
Man,
travel.
this
Right.
relationship calls you have to have a passport for this relationship. That's why the album is called Passport Ready. You got to be passport ready for this relationship. For real,
Y'all
for
Okay.
real.
So you said so. I guess you just dropped it then. So the new project is called Passport Ready.
already.
The new project is Passport Ready.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So when you write music, do you strictly write based on what's going on in the world, or basically what's going on in rappers' world?
In rappers world, you know what I'm saying? Like I can be having a conversation with you and something to pop up in my head and it'll be a whole song. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like I do movies also. I write movies also. I write films. And the funny thing is the film that I'm about 20 pages done, and it's called The Narco. It's a police film.
Okay.
And in the film, he's narcoleptic.
Oh
The
Lord.
the lead is narcoleptic and he's a narcotics officer. That's where the play of narco came from. And the funny thing about that is I had a conversation with my cousin, and he told me that he was diagnosed with narcolepsy, and that's where the movie came from. So it was just, like I
Right. It's
write
just
just off of whatever concept I get.
okay.
And concepts come from everywhere.
Right. If you're able to grasp onto them, you are correct. I would agree with that.
When
Okay.
you see the book, when you finish, just put it in a book and let me read it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We like to read.
definitely.
I like to read.
Y'all like to read? Well, hey, I
We
got a
like to
book
read.
coming that I'm writing. I'm writing a book too. It's called Young, Dumb, and Full of Cum. So y'all look out for that.
Oh, whoa,
Where in the fuck do you get these names from? Like,
dumb and
like
dumb.
that sound like some high school seniors class trip gone wrong.
That sounds like them old women on the porch used to say about them children in the yard.
Well, yeah, you got a point there. He just young, dumb, and full of con, just dumb, just stupid.
That's where, and you
Yeah,
know what? That's where it came from. It's a story about the ventures that me and my friends used to go through and go on. So I talked to some of them, and they was like, "Yeah, cool, do it. Just change the name." You know what I'm saying? So
mhm,
long as I change their name to their nicknames and don't use their real names, then they cool with it.
right. Yeah, because I would imagine with a title like that, you're gonna be snitching on somebody. Somebody
No,
was
it's
supposed to been at the studio and y'all was out doing something y'all ain't had no business. That's what that sound like.
You might not
oh
even
yeah.
name.
And I put it like this: the name of our crew was Out of Control. So we'll just put that. We'll just leave that there.
Yeah, we
So
go. Yeah, we
when
gonna
when
leave
y'all
that
when
right
y'all
there.
when y'all hear that title, Young, Dumb, Full of Cum, the bestseller, y'all know who it is. It's your boy Representative telling those stories.
So we'll have
Oh,
it.
yeah, as long as I get mine signed and I'm okay. Long with the first 100 that's going out, just sign mine and send it to me. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'll be
definitely. You
okay with
got
that.
that.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Which it's okay. Say.
Don't
Say
worry
you
about
might end up in the book. Say you might
Right.
end up in the book.
Oh,
You
it. I gonna tell him what he gonna say about say.
Woo!
Y'all know I ain't got no sense. Y'all know it. Yeah, look.
That's what it's all about, though. Living life. So
Tell
you
you.
No, yeah, definitely, man. And when we were young, we were wild. You know what I'm saying? And we did a lot. So a lot of people didn't. When we would sit up and tell the people the stories, they would be like, "What? Like, heck no!" Then we would show them the videos, and they would be like, "Okay, these dudes is crazy." Like, I still got a famous street that I stayed on. It's on Imperial and Hoover. Like everybody that go past that house be like, I wonder where my boy Rep at. Like literally, that street is still famous to this day because of how we were on that street.
Y'all was some bad little fuckers. That's what that was. Shame on y'all. Shame.
Hey,
They done turned the
we was
street
out of
out.
control. We was young, we was making money, and we was flashy with it. So naturally the women gravitated to it. So you know,
So look,
but
I must tell you that the more and more you talk, the more I'm convinced that you was a whore, right?
Right.
just as long as you know that.
Oh,
You know how they do the scarlet letter A on the woman? Like I got a whole W right here envisioned over your face.
damn,
No, I'm just joking. I'm just talking
damn,
shit. I don't see you
yeah,
like that.
no,
Like
that's what's
that's
up.
cool.
so
That's what's up. I mean, hey, it is what it was. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. It's different now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I don't even like being around a lot of people, let alone, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like
right.
people attitude is weird right now. So
They fucked up.
Shit, they been stuck in the house with their kids. What did you think
Man,
was gonna happen?
is that what it is? Because it's weird right now.
Man, look,
What they say the dating pool got pee in it. The dating pool got pee in it right now.
yeah, because now that everybody was stuck at home with their kids and they didn't have that babysitter for them 8 hours a day, not every man is seeing what they gonna get themselves into with these badass kids. So yeah, the dating pool has been pissed on a lot. If you were not already committed before the pandemic, shit, the pandemic shut it down because everybody had the social distance. So
Yeah,
if you are already having infidelity issues, how are you gonna be in a relationship with somebody you can't see?
Right.
yeah,
6 feet
yeah.
apart.
It was a lot
You
of
get what I'm saying?
relationships
How
broke up
am I
because of the
gonna be
pandemic.
right? And it wasn't even because I don't really want to come over there and see you. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with it. The issue was I can't trust you. So
Right.
therefore,
Yeah,
because you can't trust somebody, that was a problem.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
right,
That's what's
right.
up.
My shot meter low.
That's what's up. Well, okay. Well, so tell me
How
this
much?
right now. How is it out there in LA? Like, what is the scene like? I haven't been there in about 2 years now. It's been about 2 years since I've been to LA.
Sundresses and booty shorts. No.
So a lot of thongs. So a
It's
lot of thongs.
Yeah. Well,
what it is.
you know, the scene is cool. You know what I'm saying? We just opening it back up. So, you know,
Right.
people is starting to step out. You know, it's starting to get back to some type of normal. You know, other than that, you know, it's just like everywhere else. You know, people going crazy for not being able to do what they need to do in life, you know?
Well, I don't know about all that going crazy shit because I didn't go crazy. I was okay with it. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
like
a lot of
people.
people
I
came out of the
tolerate
pandemic
people.
pretty good.
Yeah. About
You,
50% of, well, about 40% of us
Man,
came
these
out
folks
okay.
getting chicks.
What you say?
yeah, you
Yeah.
know, the ones that are creators, the people that are creators,
Right.
Right. They were
they
okay
came out the
with it.
pandemic on top.
Right. Because they
The
utilized the
creators,
time.
yeah, the creators, because you know the pandemic was actually good for me because I was flying back and forth out of town, out of state, you know, and I was never able to really sit down and finish my record, you know, the way I needed to finish it.
Right.
And
So when everything slowed
once I
down, it
wasn't
gave you the
able to do
time.
all that, yeah,
Yeah.
it took me into the studio. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I can't go fly, I can't go travel. So, which I did anyway, but
Right.
I can't do it like I need to do it, I would say, because I
Right.
still was flying and traveling. Matter of fact, I wish I'll go back in the house so the tickets can go back down.
Big facts. Do you hear me? Now, if I don't, now, hey, rapper, I agree with you on that one. Cause I was
Man,
looking at trying to take a trip for our 1 year, and I'm looking at say like shit, we might as well get an Airbnb and just party ourselves. Cause
Man,
hell, it costs more to get there than for the hotel now.
Yes.
yeah, definitely,
Gotta be like,
definitely.
drive.
And I'm telling you, like when I started my tour,
Mm-hmm.
the first show was in Atlanta. I spent $50 going to Atlanta, like,
On the
and got
plane?
back, yeah, on the plane, and got back under $100. You know,
Oh wow, that was
for
good.
everything was under $100 to to go back and forth. Now, you can't find nothing for nothing.
Mm-mm. And no matter how far along out you book.
Yeah, it's still high right now. They like the airplane flights. They trying to get all of it back with each flight. They like shit.
Right.
We missed a year and a half of all this money. We need to get it all back. So they getting it all back right now. So I wish I would go back in the house so I can travel for less
So,
again.
y'all see this?
What is that?
Girl.
What
This
is that?
says this is a grown up grape cocktail for adults.
Uh-oh.
And I am desperately looking for my scissors.
That's
Damn, it seems like it's giving you a problem.
Yeah, cause I can't.
You got it's childproof. You can't open it with it's childproof.
But that's the thing. I'm a grown ass woman. I should be able to open it. That's the problem I'm having, Ruffle.
so sad. That's the problem you had. For real. Now you say you done been overseas or whatever. Now give everybody an insight of exactly, you know what I'm saying, how it is overseas. Because a lot of these artists haven't even been overseas. A lot of them ain't even been out of state at all.
Yeah, man. I would say travel, man. That'd be my first thing is y'all need, everybody need to travel. I don't care if you're an entertainer or not. You know what I'm saying? Travel. Get outside your city. Get outside your state, you know what I'm saying? But going over, over them waters, like it's different because you expect it to be hard for us over there, and they actually love us over there. They love Americans over there. Like, and everybody love Americans except Americans. That's the funny thing about, the overseas places, stuff like that. Like I go over to Belgium, Amsterdam, been to the Netherlands, which is Amsterdam, you know what I'm saying? The UK, Paris. So I done been to all those, Australia. I've been to all those countries, but the one thing I found is that everybody love Americans except Americans.
That's because Americans are too busy trying to compete with each other instead of working
Yeah.
together.
Nah, they help each other out there. It's
Yeah, they
different, you know
do.
what I'm saying? The music scene, like pretty much is wide open to do whatever you want to do. You know, people are open to it. Like they're more open to situations than down here, you know?
They're
Like
more understanding.
I go overseas and I get paid for shows and then come here home and they want me to pay.
Right.
So it's like real different, you know?
It's all about that almighty dollar now. We all know that. That's what the USA is built off of, the old almighty dollar.
But they don't give you nothing but a little change. But they want a dollar.
Well, what they need, what they need. I just love it when she say that. What they need,
They
what
don't
they
give
need.
us a little change.
They just need a little change,
No, they don't give us nothing but a little change.
but want to charge us more than a little change.
Yeah, they want to charge us that dollar.
Right.
They don't want to give us nothing that little change.
In my car and get that other black charger that's sitting on the seat. It's another black charger.
It's right on your seat.
On yours.
That's what's up.
Jesus know me,
So
Lord.
tell us what a typical day in Mr. Representative's life is like.
A typical day, man, I
A
be
typical
working.
day.
Like for real, I be working there almost every day, man. I got my own business. I run my own business. I have a towel service. So if I'm not in the
What's the name of it?
studio, Rep a Towel Rental.
How did I know? How did I
Yeah.
know?
Because everything Repa. What you mean?
Reptile rental. I ain't mad at you. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
everything is Repa. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Everything Repa. But yeah, Repa Towel Rental. I started that business like 7 years ago. And I built it up. So I just run that every day. That's my everyday life. But when
Okay.
it comes to like doing music, when it comes to doing music and stuff like that, I go in the studio, I would listen to the beat, and I would write, the music, the beat would tell me what the song would say. You
Right.
know, I was always taught by people that music is like universal. You know what I'm saying? So it'll speak to you, just like the universe. So when I
Right.
hear the beat, I can sit there for a minute. I can go draw straight blank and I'll be sitting there blank and don't know what I want to say. And then boom, maybe 2 seconds later, the whole hook will be wrote. you know, just because I'm listening to the beat and trying to figure out what the beat is telling me. You know, I try to use my words as another instrument of the
Right.
music, you know. So that's kind of where I be at with that when I be writing. You know, I kind of let the beat talk to me. So I'll go into the studio and I'll sit down and listen to music and then write the music from that.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with utilizing your
Yeah.
First Amendment.
Right.
That's good. That's what's going on. And a lot of people don't understand that. They always say, I want to be heard. I want to be heard. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, there are more ways to be heard than just having a conversation, people.
Oh,
Exactly.
definitely.
You know, you can speak, you can use your words in many different ways to get your point across and have the right person hear you or speak to the person that you're trying to speak to, so yeah,
Right.
it
Definitely.
makes sense. Yeah, it
A
makes
lot of
sense.
them want to be heard, and they really don't want to be heard. They could be my husband word capping. That's what they be doing.
David, I'm so sick of him with that word.
Cap,
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 his word. Cap,
cap.
be
Yeah,
full of.
capture. That sounds like it's in the Ebonics dictionary. Capture.
And he got his own dictionary.
I'm not mad
So
at it.
I'm gonna have to flip through there and get some more words for these folks nowadays.
Yeah,
Well,
for real.
I got a little add up to what Say said. A lot of these people want to be heard and don't need to be heard because we
Yeah,
have heard some shit that we know don't need to be heard, and that
So,
and that ain't on cap. It is all facts. Ain't no cap on that.
say they need to delete it at the source.
they should have
Shit, they
deleted
couldn't
it.
even thought about it.
Them folks shouldn't even took their money at the studio.
Yeah, like they should have just threw a party for somebody else.
But hey, that's good coach. Hey, power to you. No problem. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody have a voice, is what they say.
So, have you worked with a female artist before?
Yeah. My single right now, well, rap artist one, which is the new single right that I'm doing right now. It's called Gotta Check. And it has Bree Rock on it. You know, and she was 10 years old, signed to Rockefeller Records. And that was around the time that Dame Dash and Jay-Z did the split.
Right.
That once they did they split, you know, her deal kind of like fell through, you know, because you know what happened with the, you know, all the situations
Right.
with that. And you know, when I did this song, Gotta Check, you know, I was, you know, like, man, I need to celebrate like family, you know, people that really ride with us. And you know, when you're doing this music, you don't do it by yourself. You know, it might feel by yourself, but you still got people that ride with you, you know, your folks that always ride with everything that you do, you know, that support you like 100%. So I wanted to write a song about celebrating those people.
Okay.
So naturally, Bree Rock is like family. So I was like, you know what? Let me go get my family to do this song with me, and we gonna write a song about spending money on family. So I went and got Bree
Yeah.
Rock for that song, and you know,
Shout out to Bree Rock.
brung her out of retirement. Yeah, shout out to Bree Rock. That's my family. You know, she hot. She a dope female. If y'all don't know her, BREROTA, Bree Rocker.
Bree
Look
Rock.
her up on Instagram, man. Yeah, she dope. She dope. Like it was the real. They was calling Marie. They was calling her the princess of the rock, and people was like, nope, it's Bree. Bree the real princess. Like, but
Yeah,
so
Bree
like
Rock.
she like dope like that. Like you know where
Okay.
people was mad that they was calling Tierra Marie the princess of the rock when it was, you know, actuality Bree. But she
Okay.
just didn't, you know, so but yeah, that's probably but other than that, I did a couple songs with Brittany J. She's on the Passport Ready album, and she's on the Failure's Not an Option now. She has two songs on Failure's Not an Option. So other than that, you know, my big sister Fine, you know, they did the song Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
You know, she
You
always
talking
been
about
down
the
this side.
song Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, the song. That's my big sister, Silky Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like
Shout
Romeo
out.
and Juliet, hot sex
Yeah.
on the platter just
Yeah.
to get you wet. Yeah, that's the homegirl. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
homegirl. Shout out.
That's the big sis. She always been, rocking with rep ever since day one. Even when she was at the height of her, number one status, she always rock with me. So I always appreciate her for that.
Hey, Rebel, check out Sarah over there. She done flipped her hat back. She finna
Yeah,
get
I see.
real.
She did hit the W on me and all that. She ready.
You crock over there. What you listening to?
The interview.
Damn, it's not in her head.
Yeah, like that's dangerous.
The beat's still in my head. I
Yeah,
just want to
right. It's
sing my
right. I mean,
song.
when you hear you, it's like Romeo and Juliet. I know everybody know that song. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
the Romeo and Juliet? Yeah, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
hey, and what's good right now about that? Y'all go download that Romeo and Juliet now because Silk put it out under her project where now she can get her just dues for it, and you know what I'm saying. So if y'all go download it now and re-listen to it now, she get props for it when she didn't get it in the beginning, but now she getting props for it. So y'all go download that now. The big homegirl
that's
Silky
right.
Fine. Big
We
sis,
support over
she,
here. Go
she love it.
download. Y'all ain't doing nothing but tapping. Y'all ain't doing nothing but being keyboard gangsters anyway. Go download it. Listen to
Yeah.
it because don't act like you don't know the song. Oh, you download and say?
Yeah, then when they
Right. They
now,
utilize
Man,
it for everything other than what they need to utilize it for. I cannot stress enough that everyone can be successful if you would just support a simple 3-second tap to share something that you feel it may not even be for you.
you want me to show you how to do it?
Somebody that know you may need to see it or do it. Just hit the button,
exactly.
y'all. Just hit the
Hit
button.
the button, man.
Hit the what?
And
Hit the button. Say,
that's the biggest thing ever. You would think that that's so simple that your people would share what you do and stuff like that, but really at the end of the day, you can't even look for your people to share your stuff, man. It's gonna be strangers. It's gonna be people that you never met before that's gonna look out for you. And once the strangers catch along to your stuff, then that's when the people that is gonna gravitate to you. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But the whole time, they'll share, Beyonce's post, or they'll share somebody that they don't know post, but what it is about sharing somebody that's doing something positive that they know, that they eat with, that they do all kind of stuff, you know, don't look
Right.
for it. Look for the ones that's going, that don't know you, because they gonna help you before the people that know you help you.
Sure will.
Okay, well, I asked this question to all artists, whether it's a male or a female, but we
Shoot.
have like this debate going on between the men and the women. Do you think it is easier for a female or harder for a female these days in the industry, and why or why not?
Right now, it's easier because, like I say, they listening to new things right now. They opening up. Cardi, Megan, Sweetie, Mulatto. All these women are dropping records. Say, what I'm saying, when she drop her record, she gonna be the next. But
25.
you know, but
I'm your biggest fan.
seriously though, but it's a lot easier because, like I say, people are opening to new things. They're tired of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They tired of it. So they love to hear right now women's songs. Like, who's being played majority on the song on radio right now is women.
Well,
Radio is right now at least 80% women songs. You hear Megan Thee
yeah,
Stallion. You hear
but
Megan Thee Stallion every single day. You hear Cardi B every single day. Nicki still, she drop a jewel every now and then. They still playing her old songs and stuff like that. So, it's easier for women right now.
I gotta disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. I
Why is that?
disagree simply because in using those examples that you use, they're only more popular right now because 60% of the women who are in that profession, because of that, because of those individuals, feel like that they have to use their body and not their mind to climb to the top of that ladder. And that's and in doing so, I'm disagreeing because I'm trying to be the change. I'm trying to show them, say, hey, I'm an attractive woman. I model. I'm an artist myself. But at the same time, I'm not utilizing my body to get to the top. You
And
know what I'm saying? And I'm trying sexually. So I'm trying to lead by example. Those examples that you use, that's all that they use. So if you want to use that examples, that's like saying it's okay to do that when it's not really being who you truly are.
Well, no, that's not what I'm. Uh oh, sorry.
dang, did you
That's not.
fall?
Did
Yeah,
I?
Yeah,
I ain't scared you, did I? I'm sorry.
no, the
I was
phone
saying,
fell.
I told you
The
that.
phone fell. So,
Oh,
I was gonna say, I was gonna say that,
what y'all got going on?
that if you look at it that way, then that's in any industry that you get into. The women that get to the top is the ones that use their body and use. That's in any industry. That's in in every aspect of the world. There are some women that get certain things done because they use their body. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't. I wasn't there. I don't know if they were sleeping to get to the top, or if
No,
they were.
I'm not necessarily meaning. Maybe I didn't explain it right. I'm not meaning that they were using their body to have sex to get to the top. I'm strictly saying that all you hear is shake your ass, drop it fast, sit here. You got this big dick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all you hear, and they feel like that's what they have to say and do. I'm I'm
Yep.
specifically to make music, and I'm specifically saying that is not all you have to say and do. You do not have to incriminate your character to have to come back and build it up, because later,
At
once
all.
you get to where you are, then you want to come back down, and now you in love, and now you hurt, and now I got the white picket fence, the house, the dog, and the white picket fence, and then all the person in they have embedded in their brain right now is, oh shit, I remember when she was upside down, at the Grammys and da 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 da, like I'm
Shake.
just strictly saying what they I'm just strictly saying start where you are and be who you are gonna be. I'm not saying that it's a problem with that type of music, because I have certain songs that I be in the mirror singing and dropping it like it's hot too. Don't get me wrong. I'm just strictly saying that all you hear right now is that, and that's why I posed the question, because and what I meant by is it harder or easier, I feel like it's harder for a female because she has to assassinate her character, or feel like she has to assassinate her character to even get anywhere. And I'm trying to be the change to tell a woman that, and even, for a man, for them to hear it from a man, because there are a lot of women that listen to this podcast. And even to hear it from a man and say, hey, I know it's hard for you, but you don't have to do that. You get what
No,
I'm
you
saying?
don't.
So
There's There's people like Queen Latifah. There, you know what I'm
MC
saying?
Light, right?
Yeah, that Lauren Hill. Like
Mhm.
there are avenues that you can go, that you can go through. But yeah, it's the problem is with that is you really got to come with something that's different if you want to get this generation mind off of shaking the tail. You know what I'm saying? If you want, like, you gotta come with something or strictly that's gonna be just as entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
So
Because
basically, you got
you
to
can
jack the beat and change the lyrics.
no, it's you gotta come with better concepts than shaking your ass.
Yeah.
It's all about concepts of you know, like people like McDonald's. You can rap about, you can say anything you want about McDonald's, but if you change your concept to Roof Chris, a lot more people will want to listen to what you're talking about.
They might want to listen, but they ass know they can't afford it. So we're gonna stick to McDonald's.
McDonald's.
You see, and that's the concept that make it harder for women because they think like
Now
that.
you get what I'm saying, right?
No,
That's
and
what I'm
that's what I'm
saying.
saying because they take themselves out of that equation because they already give themselves that negative. You can't give
Right,
yourself no negative. I can rap about Roof Chris, and you already know that if I rap about Roof Chris, you got to spend that money. So you gear your problems to the people that, and you don't even have to rap about, okay, you can't afford Roof Chris. How about this? How about this as a concept? You don't even
hmm
have to say you can afford Roof Chris, but your thought can be, I'm coming from out of this McDonald's going to Roof Chris. I'm grinding so I can make it to Roof Chris. Like
right,
it all depends on your concept, you know, like of what you see of yourself. People
hmm
can't, like I said in the beginning, people, you know, would genuinely gravitate to the music because it's universal. You make the
correct.
music universal. You can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
You can be
right.
you can be who you
Freedom
want
of
to
speech,
be.
right,
Yeah, you can be who you want to be in music. And Eminem said it best. I am whatever I say I am. You know, I
right,
mean, well, whatever, you know, so if you can say that, okay, I am this, then that's who you are.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't, and once you get out of the lane of competing against the women that's doing the booty shaking music, once you stop trying to compete with them and start doing your purpose of music, then it's whole
hmm
difference. It's a difference. Who's to say that you're not going to be successful because you're rapping about your brain, your scholarships that you got. You're rapping about the businesses that you started and, you
hmm
know, different things like that. Who's to say that it's not a lot of business women that don't rather hear that than instead of listening to Shake My Ass?
Right. Okay.
Because they're you know, you make music for everybody.
Right.
You make music for everybody. You don't just make music for one genre. If you make music just for one genre, you already gonna lose because that one genre is probably saturated.
Right.
So if you go off and you go do it and do it in your own way, you can go do a country song and do it in your own way, your own words, and put it out there as a country song. Who's to say that is not gonna hit?
Oh, it's
You know
gonna
what I'm
hit.
saying?
It's me.
You can't you can't just say like, oh, because Megan is doing it that way, and I don't want to do it like Megan, then I ain't gonna be successful because, or you know, or even put that stigma on yourself. Like I say, the universe talks to you. You talk to the universe, and you create what you create. So you don't
Right.
have to say, oh, or show your ass. If you don't want to show your ass, you got to show your brain. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You got to give people some, you know, something to stimulate your brain just as much as that ass shaking is stimulating your brain.
You are correct on that one. That's one thing I can say I agree with you on, Mr. Rapper. That's
Yeah.
what's up. So tell us how we can get in contact with you for a feature or to even collab on writing a movie because I'm actually currently working on my own cartoon.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you can hit me up in my DMs. Representa. That's REPPASENTA. You know what I'm saying on all social media. Representa at Gmail is my after you spell it out, Representa, you can put at Gmail at it and it'll come straight to my phone in my email. You know what I'm saying? So definitely hit me up. However you need to hit me, man. Plane, train, or automobile. Man, I could be found.
That's what's up. Well, we're gonna have to most definitely get with you and collab because I mean, like I said, it's my first project with the cartoon. So, being that you have a little bit more experience, if I have any questions, is it okay that I contact you to help me with that project? On your
Definitely.
available time, of course. So that's what's up.
Definitely. Like, no, it's, what I'm saying? It's like, man, I'm a creator. And what you create, you know what I'm saying? If I can give you pointers on it and stuff like that to help you be successful, that's what I'm about. Representing means real. I represent
Right,
for my folks. That's where my name even came from because I was always saying I represent them, I represent these people, I represent those people. You know what I'm saying? So I always has been, representing for people. So I don't mind helping, ideas, whatever, like ideas come every day if you're a real
right,
creator. That's why I don't understand why people be blocking ideas that, that they can have, even by just helping someone else out. That's still your
right,
idea that goes out into the universe. You know what
right.
I'm saying? And if I can help you and you come up off of my idea, then like I just made a connection of a friend that you know that rocks with me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
And
tell
if
you
I
like I
needed an
tell
idea that
everybody
I'm
else.
stuck on, yeah, if I'm stuck on something and I need an idea, that's somebody that I can reach out to that wouldn't mind helping me with an
Right,
idea that I need. You know what I'm saying? So you put out what you can get back. You know what I'm saying? So I always been that good-hearted dude, and I always help people. Like literally, I had to train myself in not giving out contacts no more. I used to be one that you can call and
yeah,
be
you
like,
can't
"Hey,
do that,
can I
rapper.
get
You
this person contact?" Yeah. Oh yeah, here. I'll send it to you right now. And then I call the person and be like, "Hey, this person want to holler at you about, XYZ." You know
right,
what I'm saying? But I had to even get out of that because, everybody don't deserve that type of energy from you.
right,
Because
right,
if it's not reciprocated where it's gonna come back, oh, now I need an idea from you or I need a contact from you. And then now it's like, oh no, I can't give you that number or I can't give you this and I can't give you that. Then
right.
that type of energy, like, you don't need around you, period. You need creators around you. If you're gonna do this business that we in, that we call music business, you need creators around you. You know what I'm
Big
saying? On the
fan.
business side, and you need creators on the creation side.
Right,
People that know how to create business. People like Say Less. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
people like that help you get your stuff out there on the business side of it.
right,
Like you need that. You need creators that create in every world, every realm. So giving somebody an idea is like giving up a favor to the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
you loaning the favor out. So that's where you want to go get your plans from.
Everybody eats B. Y'all heard representative. Everybody eats B.
Everybody.
Everybody,
Everybody eats. I can't stress that enough. And
man,
I
I'm
tell
telling
people
you.
all the time. My dad used to tell me all the time. He would say, um, if a man was hungry and he asked you for something to eat, what would you do? Me being me, the smart ass, I'm like, I would give him something to eat. He said, no, baby girl. He said, that's the right thing to do. But the best thing to do is to teach that man how to feed himself. Teach him
Exactly.
what he can do, and you will feed him for life, not just one time. You know,
Exactly.
so I live with that, and like you said, you have to pick and choose, your audience of who you give out because we have hella celebrity contacts and things like that as well. People ask me all the time, with all the people why don't you reach out to this person? Why don't you reach out to that person? Because what I'm trying to do, I don't need that person. If they want to be a part of it, they can.
All right.
But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to establish myself with what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to establish another entity with what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to say, hey, uh I started this and did this, and Cardi B pushed me to do this. No, Exotic pushed herself to do this. Say pushed herself to do this. You know, we get out here and we grind every day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And they think, you know, it's easy sitting at home or, you know, being your own business owner, but it is not easy at all, period, point blank. And all my entrepreneurs out there know that it is not easy. So I give much love and respect to you because, you know, for what you said about how you know, you represent everybody. So in doing that, you know, I think you represented quite well, you know. So I want to give a shout out to Mr. Representative for coming on the show tonight out of Los Angeles, California, by way of Detroit.
Thank you.
We truly, truly enjoyed you, but I gotta let them hear this song one more time. And tell us, are you gonna come up with a dance for this song? Because in my brain, I kind of see like its own choreography, you know, going on with this song.
You know, I've been trying to get some dancers that go on the road with me. So if they come up with something that, you know, that's hot, you know, I'm not a dancer, so I wouldn't come up with it. I ain't gonna lie, it wouldn't be me.
I bet not see your ass dancing across no stage.
Oh no, you ain't gonna see me dancing. I probably danced one time in all the shows I had. I probably danced one time, and I had and I lost a bet, and that's what made me do it. But the crazy thing, I did it. The crowd went bananas, and they, you know, put me on the news. But that was the only show that I ever danced in, and that was the Bakersfield Civic Center back when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? I lost the bet and I had to dance at the show. So that's where that came from. But as far as dancing, I'm not really a dancer. You might get a two-step out of me and you might get a dip. That's it.
Okay. He said a dip. But that's what's up.
You might get a cold and that's it.
Well, I gotta let them hear this song one more time before we get up out of here. So y'all, here it is. Y'all heard it here. For those who have not heard it, the one and only representative out of Los Angeles, California, by way of Detroit, Michigan, our brother. And here is his song, "Pop It Like a Man Whore." No, "Pop It For a Man Whore," right?
Right? Just man whore. Pop it for the man whore.
Era Mayor Music. Can you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. Will you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. She gon' pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. Come and pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. I be knocking women like it ain't ish. Girl, my name represent come and get you a fix. All these carrots like a rabbit, someone say I'm a trick. Cause I've been on to pay a car, no couple months of rent. Representer on the 5-man whore. I've been on to beat it up into my man sore. I've been on to eat it up and make the kitty roar. Tapping out, manslaughter, begging she don't want more. Yeah, when I'm done, bring a body bag. Yeah, in the bed, I'm gonna body that. Nah, I ain't the one you need to holler at. If all you want is a bro, lil' mama, I'll holler back. I'm getting paid, while holler whenever that stop. Missionary on the top, make the coochie hopscotch. Doggy style, froggy hops, licking spots, making drops. Girls, stop playing with the man horn, make it pop. Can you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. Will you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. She gon' pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. Come and pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. DMs, the guts, and the pick of your butt. 3 heart eye emojis, little mama, what's up? See, I never ever had a problem getting it up, but I'm headed overseas, so I'm kinda in a rush. Yeah, she started popping, man whore activated. She said I'm slippery when it's wet, like some activator. I put it on and had her breathing, respirators. She said, can I bring a friend? I said, all flavors. Yeah, and when I'm done, bring a body bag. Every single one a man whore, I can handle that. 10 in my bed, have them thinking like Wilt back. Bitches up and down, I be doggy on the kitty cat. I'm getting laid, she hollering, rapper, please stop. Make the coochie beatbox, body sweat, detox. Kiss her on the juice box, lick them brown hairs everywhere.
You nasty, rapper.
I don't care. Can you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. Will you pop it for the man whore? Pop it for the man whore. She gon' pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore. Come and pop it for the man whore. Pop it for the man whore.
And we back. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it here, like I said. Pop it for a man whore. For our big brother, Mr. Representative, by way of Los Angeles, California, where it's probably not sunny there now, huh?
No, it's dark now.
It's dark now. Okay.
Yeah,
But
about 8 o'clock it get dark. It's like 8:43.
okay, well, we're not too far behind. That's what's up. So y'all heard it here. I'm your girl, Exotic the Beast, along with our other host, Say SA motherfucking I, with Say Let's Grind Mode Management. And we out, y'all.
Ow!
Right.